Hi guys, it's Rima Sarakaki here, and in this video of Let's Cosplay, I'm going to be talking about where you can buy your cosplay costumes. I'm going to be addressing the costume itself in this video. The wigs will definitely have a video of its own, so if you have any other questions on wigs, leave them down below and I'll try to address them in my wig video. First, let me preface this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with buying your costumes, and if anyone makes you feel bad for buying your costumes, they're just being jerks, and just don't listen to them. Buying costumes definitely saves you a lot of time, and it may also be cheaper because if you mess up with your fabric, you have to go buy new fabric or try to find a way to salvage it, and it's honestly not fun at all. Buying costumes is also a great way to jump into cosplay. So the first place I want to talk about is Cosplay Magic. I honestly stand by this cosplay shop. I bought my first costume from here, which is Lisbeth from Sword Art Online, and I am absolutely in love with the costume. It's still one of my favorite costumes to date. For the costume, all the seams are serged, the bodice is lined, and it's super comfortable. The fabric is pretty high quality too. And the one thing I have to say about Cosplay Magic is that their stock photo 100% matches the costume you're going to get in the mail. I looked up the Lisbeth stock photo, and that's exactly what showed up on my doorstep. So I bought a pre-made size and it fits pretty well, and honestly, I love that cosplay shop. The only thing I have to say about it is a little bit on the pricey side. I paid $123 for basically a dress, apron, and some boot covers. The boot covers were a little wonky, but I mean, what do you expect? They're boot covers. It's not like you're gonna get some like skin tight spandex, like thigh-high boot type things. So I mean, it's fine. Now, if Cosplay Magic isn't your cup of tea, I will now mention other places where you can buy your costumes, but please check the reviews first. I personally haven't had any experience with the rest of the sellers I'm going to mention now, but I've heard good things about them from other people, and I know a lot of cosplayers buy stuff from these sites. Check your reviews. Seriously, I'm not lying. Now, the first two are basically givens. I'm pretty sure you all have considered these two sites too, but it's eBay and Amazon. And the reason why I lump them together is the cosplay costumes technically do not come from Amazon. Amazon essentially is a host site to other sellers for them to sell their costumes on there. It's kind of like eBay a little bit. So on Amazon, obviously, you can see all the reviews, and what I like about Amazon's review system, it has a 5-star system where you can just see like a graph of who rated 5 stars, who rated 4, and so on and so forth. I personally looked a little bit on Amazon and I searched up a Magi cosplay, and a lot of the cosplays that they had, especially in terms of Magi, they look pretty good. If you are looking for a cosplay on there, I would highly recommend checking their reviews because their reviews are all really easy access. As for eBay, eBay is probably one of the givens of where I can buy cosplay costumes, but eBay is actually very universal and it has a large variety of different costumes you can buy, whether it be Vocaloid, Magi, Bleach, Naruto, Tokyo Ghoul. Essentially, if your anime is fairly popular-ish, I think 99% of the time eBay will have it. What I do when buying anything off of eBay is that I check the negative reviews first to see if anyone had negative experiences with the item that I want to buy or with the sellers. Because if someone leaves a negative review and a seller argues with them and calls them a liar in the review thread, that kind of says something about the seller, and that's probably not a seller I would want to work with. Checking reviews on eBay is honestly the most important thing because there are a bunch of sellers, and each seller for each listing is different, so checking those will definitely help you probably make a decision on where you want to buy your costume from. So the next two I'm going to mention are basically proxy sites, or you need a proxy site to use it, and that'll be Taobao and Samurai Buyer. So Taobao is basically Chinese eBay, and Taobao you definitely need to hire your own proxy site to deal with your stuff. So how that works is you go on the proxy site and you tell them what you want to buy, and then they order it for you, charge you a small service fee, it gets shipped to them, and then they ship it to you because Taobao only ships to, I believe, China. Personally, I've never ordered anything from Taobao, but I've heard good things about the agent Taobao Ring, and they obviously charge you a small service fee, and the thing with Taobao agents is that it takes a long time because they have to get the item and then ship it to you. So it's kind of like a two-way thing. Just imagine if your friend ordered something for you, got the package, and they had to send it to you. That's basically what Taobao Ring and Taobao agents do. I follow a lot of cosplayers, and a lot of them buy costumes from Taobao, and a lot of them look pretty good, so I would look into Taobao and see if anything catches your eye. Samurai Buyer is basically a proxy site, I believe. So they provide services much like Taobao Ring, in which you pay someone to order your stuff and then they ship it to you. This site is mainly for Japanese products, and I heard about this site from Kortune, so I will link her video talking about this from down below, and she seemed pretty satisfied with this site, so I would check it out. Cosplay.com is a place where cosplayers can go chat on forums, but it is also another place where you can look for costumes, because cosplayers will be selling their old costumes through those threads and forums in the marketplace. Honestly, I don't know what's on there because it's all up to the people selling it, but you can look around and see if anything piques your interest, and if it does, then yay, new costume. A lot of cosplayers sell their old costume. Now, I know Mango Cyrene, Kortune, Yasha Fluff, and Love Natsu all sell their old costumes. Kortune and Mango Cyrene usually do bids on eBay, whereas Love Natsu and Yasha Fluff sell them on Store Envy, so I'll link a couple of those down below. If they fit you, go snatch them up, because I know they put a lot of work in their cosplays, and it would honestly be a very good snatch. So if any of the cosplayers that you follow sell their old costumes, I would check those out to see if anything catches your eye. I would buy any of their costumes in a heartbeat if I didn't suck at bidding. If you don't want to buy any of your costumes online, you can always do a quick Google search to see if there are any Japanese merchandise stores around you, like Tokyo Discount. I know Little Tokyo has a bunch of different costume shops in it, so if you're in the LA area, that would be really good for you. But in my area, they have a Little Tokyo Discount, and they have some more popular costumes for sale, so you can go in and check those out if you want to. You never know what you may find from Google searching anything around your area. If none of those options sound appealing to you, you can always have the option of commissioning your cosplays. But with commissioning, it does turn out a little more expensive because you're paying the commissioner for their time, because they're making costumes specifically for you. It may be worth the investment. Cosplay.com Marketplace also has threads for people wanting to commission. There is the Commissioners Wanted thread and the I'm Willing to Commission thread. And it's basically what they sound. If you have a cosplay that you want commissioned but you need to find a commissioner for it, you can post it in the I want this cosplay commission, and people will reach out to you, or you can physically reach out to a commissioner from the they want to take commissions thread. So there you have options there. Another thing is a few cosplayers list whether or not they specifically take commissions, so if you enjoy a cosplayer's work and they say that they accept commissions, go right ahead and jump on that. I'll list a few people who I know take commissions down below. Usually they have this explicitly stated in their bio, so if they don't, chances are they might not take commissions. You can always ask, but don't harass them about it. It gets a little annoying sometimes. Etsy. So Etsy has a bunch of different listings for made-to-order costumes. So essentially, it's like a commission for that specific costume. Scroll around Etsy and see what you can find. So let's just say I was looking for a Fnatic Janna cosplay and I found one and it said made-to-order. Then that person, once you place your order, specifically tailors it to you. So essentially, it's like a personalized commission. So if you scroll around Etsy and see something that you want, I would contact them and see what you can do. If you have a friend who knows how to sew, you can maybe commission from them. If you do this, make sure to pay them properly and give them enough time to do it. It is honestly so rude to expect them to whip out a costume for you in strenuous time pressures, especially if it's 2 weeks before the convention. Don't do it. 99% of the time they're doing this because they're your friend and they want to be a good friend. But yeah, if you do this, I cannot stress enough, make sure to properly pay them, give them enough time, and make sure everything is going okay. But yeah guys, so I think that's going to be it for this video. If you have any other questions about where to buy your costumes, please leave them down below. If you're not already, please subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!